Hello everybody, I'm Chris Provost from Provost Park Fest, and we have some breaking news about how theme parks might be opening up sooner in California rather than later. But before we get to that, let's just get to this. Let's just talk about it. I know. I'm wearing a blue shirt, not a white shirt for the news bump. I know that, but the reason is because I was working on another project that required the blue shirt, and then this news broke, and I'm like, I gotta get this news out. And I didn't have time to change because I want to get the news out to you as fast as possible. So let's just ignore the blue shirt if we can. All right, so here's what's happened in the state of California. Governor Newsom put out a reopening plan by a colored tiered system. And I'm going to quickly review that colored tiered system with you just as a little refresher so you'll understand what's going on. He said that their purple tier is the highest tier. If you have 7 people per 100,000, that is your purple tier. 7 people per 100,000 who have COVID. The red tier is 4 people to 6.9 people per 100,000. You're the red tier. Orange tier right here is 1.1 to 3.9 people per 100,000. And yellow tier is 1 person or less per 100,000 people. Remember that orange and yellow. That's what we're going to be talking about. Now, then Governor Newsom decided to do this. He said that there are 2 types of theme parks in the state of California. Large theme parks and small theme parks. And he says that the way they can determine if you're a large theme park versus a small theme park is by the attendance. If you have 15,000 or less people that can attend your park, then you're a small theme park. If you have over 15,000 people that can attend your theme park, then you're a large theme park. Then Governor Newsom went on to do this. He says if you are a small theme park, then you can open up in the orange tier right here. Small theme parks can open up in these orange tier right here. Boom, pow, boom, pow. But the large theme parks, they can only open up in the yellow tier. That means only 1 person per 100,000 people can be diagnosed with COVID. And that's the yellow tier. Well, there was a bill that was proposed in California legislature just today talking about maybe speeding up the opening of these large theme parks. California Assembly member Sharon Quirk Silva, who is a Democrat out of Fullerton, and Assemblywoman Suzette Martinez Valderas, who is a Republican out of Santa Clarita, they are doing a joint bill, a bipartisan bill, trying to make a law saying, hey, they can open up sooner, challenging the governor, saying allow the theme parks to open up sooner. And this is what is going on. They're trying to say that these large theme parks should be allowed to be opening up into the orange tier rather than the yellow tier. Large theme parks should be allowed to be open in the orange tier, just like the small theme parks. And they just proposed this bipartisan bill to allow this happen. Now we're going to have to wait and see how it does, if it's politics. You never know what's going to happen. But they didn't stop there. They pulled out some big guns to back this bill. Check this out. Here we go. We have Sharon Martinez Valderas, who's in her area, her constituents' district includes Six Flags Magic Mountain, had this to say. As a veteran of the theme park industry, I intimately understand their operations, their procedures, and their ability to move people and keep them safe, Martinez Valderas said in a statement. The industry and Six Flags Magic Mountain in my district have been closed for nearly a year, while parks in other states have been open to the public and serving them safely. Then, the California Attractions and Park Association, also known as CAPA, C-A-P-A, they had this to say. We deeply appreciate the Assembly members Quirk Silva and Martinez Valderas for their leadership in introducing legislation on the safe theme park reopening, CAPA Executive Order, Aaron Guerrero said in a statement. Worldwide, theme parks have proven they can reopen responsibly while protecting the health of guests and staff. Science and data. Let's just pause right here for a second. Science and data. This is a term because when Governor Gavin Newsom was talking about these new proposed color tier plans, they kept using terms science and data, and he says that they're basing all their decisions on science and data. But the people are challenging of Governor Newsom because he's not provided that science and data. They don't know where he's got this data from, and they haven't seen it. So some people are like, is that really science and data, or is he just making it up? So I think that sometimes people are doing little jabs, and when they do the responses, they're including the term science and data. So let's get back to you and continuing on. Right here. Okay. Said a statement. Worldwide theme parks have proven they can reopen responsibly while protecting the health and guests of the staff. Science and data show it can be done. California should allow theme parks to reopen responsibly in the orange moderate tier 3. So there you go. That's what they're saying. Then this is what's happened here. This is a big deal, is that the Universal Studios Hollywood president and chief operating officer, Karen Irwin, said Universal's sister parks around the globe have opened and operated safely during the pandemic. This extended closure has been both unprecedented and detrimental to our business and workforce, Irwin said in a statement. Universal Parks and resort theme parks in Orlando, Osaka, and Singapore have all successfully and safely operated without incident or cases attributed to their daily operations since mid to last year. Reopening in states, and this is a big power statement she's going to say right here. Reopening in the state's yellow minimum tier 4 would keep Universal and other large theme parks closed indefinitely, according to Irwin. It's imperative that California theme parks shift to reopening in Tier 3, Irwin said in a statement. A Tier 4 reopening is unattainable in the LA County and will likely keep our businesses closed indefinitely, since even 2 cases per 100,000 would exceed the requirement. Then, Legoland's president, Kurt Stocks, he had a comment to say about this. Legoland president Kurt Stocks from California theme park has developed, the Legoland theme park has developed a reopening plan that exceeds guidelines given to the other state businesses and industries. Now here we go, here's a jab. There is no scientific proof or data linking any COVID outbreaks. Remember, see, talking about science and data, there we go. There's no scientific proof or data linking any COVID outbreaks to any theme parks globally, which is true. There's not been any cases linked to any theme parks. We have gained praise from state and county and city legislatures from whom we have met and walked through with our plan. The extended closure of our resort has not only affected many of our staff who have either been on furlough or lost their jobs, but is an integral part of the San Diego's economy. Now, they're proposing this huge bill here. This bill, it's called Assembly Bill 420, saying allow large theme parks to be open in the orange tier. Karen Irwin from Universal Studios is like, you have to let us open. Legoland is allowing us to open. Magic Mountains, their representatives there. Disney, on the other hand, has been mum. They haven't really said any word about this. Maybe they haven't had time to prepare a statement, but they have not said anything about this proposed bill allowing them to open up their theme parks earlier. And this is what I think is really interesting, because they're trying to use, now their arguments are trying to use science and data to prove that they can open up these theme parks. There have been no reported cases from going to large theme parks have been linked back to theme parks. So that they have that on their side. They're trying to say, allow us to open. I think the very most interesting statement, though, is from the Legoland, when they said, our guidelines to open a park have exceeded the other industries that you are requiring in the state of California. We have exceeded the other industries, their guidelines for opening, and you're still not letting us open. Let us open. So let me know, what do you think down in the comments down below? This might be a way they can open up sooner. We're going to wait and see. Well, let's see what happens when it goes to legislation here. By the way, my name is Chris Provost. I am wearing a blue shirt today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know the drill by now. Thank you so much for watching these videos. And put it down in the comments down below. Do you think this bill is going to pass? What's going to happen? What's going on with Governor Newsom? I don't know. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.